Hey, yo, what's good? This is Charlie with Debate the Greats. I am with the Bandit Boys. What's up, my guy?
What's up, bro?
What's happening?
Stop hitting my mic.
It was literally a long arm of the law. Long arm of the law. We're in the building. Salute. Of course, we got the guys in the building. We got Weaponized West in the building, in the flesh. Yeah. So he's actually in the studios. Also, y'all see that support right there? Go and put that on your phone. Go ahead and support the podcast. Appreciate it in advance. And we also got to the left, Jeff.
What's going on, people?
To the left, to the left. Anyway, salute. We are in the building, y'all. We are in the building. So yeah, let's go actually first. Like, how was your weekend?
Weekend was amazing, man. I'm here, ready to get it going, and that's what it is.
All right. What about you, Weaponized? How was your weekend?
You know, life's still lifing, man, but sports world turned out for me. Can't wait to talk about it. So yeah, it was good.
Gotcha. And to the left.
Man, I cannot complain. I'm here. I'm healthy. Everything's good.
Word. I also have to say this. Whenever somebody try to tear you down, remember, make sure you keep going and show the haters what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's how my weekend went. But it was absolutely it was absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, don't let no one stop you and keep you down. Keep going, keep progressing, and making stuff happen. Like I said, but other than that, the weekend was fantastic. Did some yard work, almost passed out. I realized I'm not 30 anymore. Took a nap like a 40-year-old, but it was all good. So yeah, let's get to the playoffs because I'm extremely excited, and let's take a look at this right here. So this is what the finals preview is going to be now. It's kind of like what I said, like 3 weeks ago. I wanted the Knicks to go against the Spurs, and that's who we have in the NBA Finals coming up soon. I think the first game is on Wednesday. So let me know first. I want to talk to you first, Weaponized. What are your thoughts about this matchup?
Well, if you remember, man, when we first started talking about this, I said I really wanted it like you to be Spurs Knicks to kind of, pay homage to the last time the Knicks made it. It's crazy that now they're playing the Spurs again. But I didn't think that the NBA was really ready to let go of the OKC whole ship yet. So honestly, I was surprised to see the Spurs were able to, take 2 games back to back. Game 6 in San Antonio, I think they beat them boys by like 20 something. And then of course last night, Game 7, they went to OKC and did the unthinkable. Honestly, knocked the champs off in their home building, in the Game 7. So I'm just happy, honestly, that we got to see some legit basketball last night. There was some floppy here and there, a little bit on both sides, but that wasn't the story of that game. And honestly, I didn't think the NBA was going to allow that to happen. So shout out to Adam Silver for telling the boys, let them play, man. And I think the best team came out and won. And that's been the best team when it comes to these two all year. Spurs beat them 8-4 all year. So people talking about J-Dub and he wasn't there. And you're right. But J-Dub was there during the season. Chet was there during the season. And the Spurs were 4-1 during the season. And then they gone ahead and knocked them out in 7. So it's the way it's supposed to be, bro.
Yeah, that's a great point. 4-1. Like they were talking about in the press conference that we've been beating them all year. So, yeah, ain't nothing changed is what they're saying. So, yeah, I think that's impressive. Great stat. I actually forgot about that. What are your thoughts, Bandit Boys?
I'm upset, man. I've been flip-flopping like LeBron James all season, man.
Here we go.
I underestimated Wemby and them. I don't think they had the experience, in which they don't, but I don't think they know how good they really are. but definitely I thought SGA and them would play better game 6. It's been a seesaw battle up to game 6, back and forth. You win one, we win one, and I figure it would play out in 7, which OKC was at home, so you would think the veteran team that just won a title going back to back would man up and win on their home floor, and it didn't happen like that. Wemby's is something different, and he's coming to his own, and he ain't even coming to his own yet. You see what I'm saying? So it's scary. The sky's the limit for OKC, man. They got some great talent. Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle. They got some great pieces, and we may be talking about them for seasons to come. But they still got one more game to win and one more series to win, and it's looking like they might win that too. So
I'm sorry. What'd you say? What'd you say about Wemby?
He's something different, man.
Last week Wemby was terrible. He was horrible. He was what I'm saying. Now I told you, that's an alien. You can't do nothing with. Here's the thing about the Spurs. They're so young that they don't know that they're when they're in danger. They're just playing. They're just playing together as a team. They're so young and naive. It hasn't probably even fully hit them yet what they've accomplished. They've knocked off this champion. And we also saw that the refs wasn't involved that much in this game. So when the refs aren't involved, guess what happened? San Antonio blows them out. So anyway, let me get your thoughts to the left.
Yeah, I always knew that the Spurs would pull it out against OKC. They're young, right? Full of vigor, vitality. You got Wemby leading the way. As he stated earlier, the regular season series, the Spurs had whooped them the whole year. So knew that one was going to be over with. I think versus the Knicks, my heart, I'd like to see the Spurs win it. But I think about the Knicks and their experience, the regular season between these two teams, the Knicks and the Spurs, right? It's been split. They only played twice. The Spurs won when they were in San Antonio by 2. Then they went into New York and lost by 25 to the Knicks, right? And that game snapped an 11-game win streak that the Spurs had going on. So I would like to see the Spurs take this one, but I think that experience kicks in, man, and it's going to be Knicks in 6. But, I definitely think that moving forward, there's a new powerhouse in the West. Like, I think that they've knocked SGA and those guys off the throne, man. Everyone was kind of tired of seeing the refs helping out OKC. Just got tired of it, and you just saw this last series, actually the last game, without the refs' involvement, that the Spurs actually dominate those guys.
Facts. I totally agree. I totally agree. Yeah, I think it may be Knicks in 6 too. I'm giving predictions so far, but I think it may be Knicks in 6 because the Knicks, they've been there. They've been beat up really bad. Pause. They've been beat up really bad. And because of that, I think they have a little more heart. But there was another person. There was another person that made it their 4th year to the finals.
Oh my God.
I didn't say nothing. Listen. Already, I didn't say a word. I just said there's already a person that in year 4 made his team to the finals, and I believe his team is better than that guy's team. And that was LeBron James.
Wait, whose team is better than that guy's team?
Oh, I believe the Spurs is better than what LeBron James had in the finals.
Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, Wemby in year 3. Are you talking about Wemby and LeBron? Is that the comparison?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Wemby didn't start at year 8. He won 18 when he got in the league.
Mm-hmm.
He was 19.
I haven't.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, we need to look it up. What if he did? Then that's cool too. But I'm just saying, my guy took janitors and substitute teachers to the finals.
Here we go
with Band-Aids and rubber gloves. Anyway,
true.
But I'm just saying,
come on to the left. Come on to the left. Cut it out.
Me and to the left, we to the left. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stand on that wrong right side.
Mm-mm.
But anyway, let's go to game 6. Let's talk about game 6. It was 118 to 91. It was pretty much like a blowout. we had the Thunder 118-119. Victor Wembanyama had 28 and 10 rebounds. Dylan Harper had 18 points and six rebounds. Shea had a team high with 15 points, 6 for 18. Dumpster juice is what he gave us. So I'm actually first Weaponized. What are your thoughts about Game 6?
So see, this is my thing. Going back to the left point, your point, and like a lot of people didn't want to make this about the refs. And again, when you're watching sports, you don't want them to be a part of the conversation. You want it to be about the players. But the unique thing about this, really the irony in this, outside of the Game 1 loss, and of course the last night, Game 7, every other loss was by 20 points when it came to the Spurs beating them. And so I'm sitting there saying, like, you could talk about, yeah, it's a good series because it went 7, but there's a lot of games where you're like, those games were over, you know what I mean, early in the third, and then you just kind of just like letting the time go. And Game 6 is an example of that. When this man didn't touch the free throw line, 6 of 18 is nasty work. That's a third of your shots. The boy going into Game 7, he was 44 for 116. That was his 2-point field goals, and then he was 6 for 23 from the 3-point line. But he was something like 53 or 57 from the free throw line. There you go. That's the story.
Yeah.
This is your guy that's averaging all these points, and now suddenly he has the biggest decline of any MVP in any series. Like these are facts. He was averaging 30 for the season, and in this series, he's averaging 24 points a game, but he was averaging 11 free throws. Right. So I say all this say, when you're in Game 6 and you watching him needing the refs and he's not getting them, yeah, it's kind of like you're just watching a player that you know can score, and he's having an off night. So this wouldn't be nothing to talk about if he wasn't an MVP. And that's been my whole thing. No hate to the guy, but he's not the best player in the NBA. Period. He's just not. And these moments show. Every time they've gotten blown out, it was this game they got blown out, and I think it was game 4? Game 4 was another blowout. I'm like, bro, like it's so inconsistent. So these games aren't close all the way through the series. There's 2 blowouts. They beat the Spurs by like an average of 13, I think, and the Spurs beat them by 20. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's not the same. So yeah, man, that game to me was over before it started, and I didn't even get to watch. I was watching it through my friends. They were keeping me up because I was flying that day. But yeah, it wasn't even nothing to talk about, bro. For real, bro.
Yeah, it was definitely a butt whooping. It was the go pick the switch out, lay your butt across the bed, and pull those pants down. It was an absolute butt whooping.
Yeah, the grandpa.
Whooping. Yeah. Go pick it. It's psychological. Go pick out your switch. What? I gotta pick out what you gonna hit me with. Anyway, so what are your thoughts, Bandit Boys?
SGA is not who we thought he was. I was on. I flopped to go to OKC because I figured they was a veteran team and they just embarrassed me. So I had to come here today and hear you talk about what you picked for the whole series, and I didn't want to hear that. So I mean, Game 6 was horrible, man. Like you said, third quarter, the game was damn near over. So it's like, and Chet, 200 some $200 million contract?
Yeah, 200.
Cut it up.
43.
Get a refund, please, because he didn't earn none of that. His new nickname is the human cockroach.
What?
He just crawling everywhere and didn't do nothing, man. Like scared to death of Wemby. Like you could see it in his eyes. Did you look at his eyes? He was scared the whole game. Like he didn't even look normal. So, please cut that contract up and figure it out, man.
Him not looking
disperse
normal.
That. Cut the team up. Do something. But yeah, Game 6 was terrible, and then turn around and get blown out in Game 7. Just I don't know what to say, man. I don't even want to be here.
Well, it does. It's a little different when you predict something and it absolutely collapses. I 100% get that. Like you was so strong. You was so Wemby is weak. He's weak. I was like, dang, dude, like give him a chance. Like goodness. And then next thing you know,
I might have woke him up.
Yeah, he probably watched the podcast. Was like, oh, okay. You know that's what he did with SGA. Like he wanted to teach SGA a lesson. Like okay, SGA, gotcha. Okay, you gonna win MVP over me? I'm gonna show you who's the best player in the game. And listen, he sent him home.
Please save me, New York.
He sent him home. So
please save me, New York.
to the left. What are your thoughts, my guy?
Hey man, this series was over before it began. I remember that first game. There was I believe it was a rebound that Wemby had gotten stripped from SGA, and he kind of looked back at him and yelled at him, just dominating, man. That was the entire series. I know, like you said, we were going back to back, right? You get a win from OKC, a win from the Spurs, but those wins by the Spurs were dominant. They were dominant every time. After game 5, they turned it up. You lose game 5, it's win or go home from here on out. You got to win 2 straight. If you lose game 5, you got to win 2 straight. And that's what they did. They did what they had to do. I wanted to speak to Bandit Boy's comment of the Spurs being veterans. If we really take a look, that year that they got a chip, man, they were in game 7 against the Pacers and Halliburton was hurt. We could be viewing OKC in an entirely different light had Halliburton stayed in that game.
You're right.
So I feel like in the LeBron era, like everybody's always waiting to crown somebody. It was Harden. Then there was Kawhi, you know. Now they're looking at OKC. These guys haven't performed. They haven't proven themselves. The same thing with OKC. Like a lot of guys hold them to this high esteem, and they haven't proven anything to me. Now, I won't take anything away from SGA being a prolific scorer, the young guys being a great team, Chet Holmgren, right? He was doing okay until this season. Like you said, $200 million for Chet Holmgren. That's crazy.
The human breadstick is what I call him. The human breadstick.
Hey, like he got his money and sat down, you know. But yeah, that's just my thought on the series as a whole. Like it's over before it began to me. I knew the Spurs were taking the West. SGA, great player, good guy. It was kind of like in game 7 and game 6, watching Batman without his utility belt, you know, seeing SGA without the refs, you know, he didn't have his tools, so he couldn't get that win, bro. But yeah, that's my thought on it. Yeah,
that's crazy.
I 100% agree with you. Yes, it's like Superman without the cape.
Yeah,
you take those refs away, because listen, before he became that guy, before he became SGA, this guy that everyone says he's a dominant scorer, this dude was averaging 20-something points. What's the difference?
Same guy.
The difference is this: the refs. That's what changed everything. Once he figured out how to foul bait, that was it. Like it's no, he has, like, his skill set is still the same.
Yep.
He's mid-range, still good. Like, he picks and pops. But if he doesn't get those calls, he's back to be a averaging 20 points a game guy. And with that, the team loses. OKC loses. But Wemby, he will not be any worse than he is right now. And that's what's scary.
Yeah.
He won't get worse. He's going to get better. So I am so excited about the NBA now. Like, I am so excited. We have a new guy that's like saying, not only, okay, SGA, you got the crown, I'm going to take it off your dang on head and put it on mine. Look at me. I love that. When SGA was trying to get his MVP, like, you actually seen Wemby with his head down, like looking up with his, like LeBron when he was, you know, at game 7.
Come on, man.
Every time I mention LeBron's name, somebody say something. I don't get it. Anyway, let me go back. He's looking at him like, you cutting your wrist. Anyway, so he's looking at him like, oh, okay, you want MVP? You think you're the best player in the league? Let me show you. This dude's about to go on a run. This run's gonna be longer than your girl's stockings when she run against the building or something. It's gonna be crazy. Anyway, let's go to game 7, and of course we got some highlights, so I want to talk about that. Game 7 was absolutely crazy, so I just want to show this right quick. Excuse me, little breadstick. How you doing? Tell your mom I said hello.
Hey, blinking in some Nikes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
And look, him from the 3. Whop. And look at this. They said, nah, I'm not lying about this though. I'm going to be 100%. They said, when the bench said, when he caught this block, when Cornette did this block right here, the bench yelled, LeBron. I'm not joking. That's what they said. They yelled LeBron. So anyway, I just want to make sure that's being known. But let's talk about Game 7. Let me get this loop going. So we got a loop going up in here. So weaponize. Let's talk about Game 7. What was your thoughts?
I had to take my hair down, man, because it's time to really get into the pod now. So there's something I think that the NBA has been missing for years, and we're gonna put a lot of weight on Wendy's shoulders to kind of bring that back. But the level of competition and the desire to win for you, like he said, during the LeBron era, and I'm not just blaming LeBron, but during the LeBron era, had kind of like dissipated. Everybody cares about being homies. You hear stories, people showing up in the city the night before they go out and have dinner, then go play. Like, you can't take that serious. The thing that I missed, you know what I'm saying, back from our day of watching basketball, honestly, was you're supposed to hate the opposition while respecting competition. You're supposed to hate them, bro. And Wendy showed this whole series. I don't like them. I don't like them. And I'm not going to sit here and give them, you know, more of this credit or desired or so whatever because they're the champs. Like, I don't like them. And every time I'm out there, as you can see, they play me a certain way. And at some point, I'm going to start playing them the same way, which he was doing. And his whole team started doing it. And then they end up getting the W. And then, like, at the end, he respected them. That's a great team over there. But we ain't even got to talk about them no more. We've been beating them all year. That's the way basketball's supposed to be. You're supposed to have competition in the level of, I respect you because we're playing the same game, but I don't like you. We're not supposed to be buddy. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be like, oh yeah, that's the MVP. So nah, man, we all got the same, you know, goal, and the goal is to win. And I'm glad that he absolutely came out and played like that. Now his numbers might say something different because it's 22-7. But when you watch how he was controlling his teammates, talking to them, always being in the moment, never getting down on himself because everybody's literally looking up at him. Not just because he's 7'5", but because at 22 years old, they see Tim Duncan again. Tim Duncan took his team to the finals at 22 years old, and they see that whole thing replaying. Plus Tim Duncan and David Robinson and Pop, all of them are in his ear, creating this monster that we see right now, or this alien, if you will. So Game 7, it was put up or shut up, and he absolutely did it. They had multiple double-digit leads throughout that game. They lost them and got them right back. They showed a level of composure that young teams ain't supposed to have. So commend him for what he done. I absolutely appreciate him for bringing that back. Competition matters, man. Respect is there because we definitely trying to, you know, get to the same goal, but I'm not supposed to like you. And that's the way I grew up watching basketball. I seen that last night. So Game 7, hats off to them. It was a good game all around, you know, game of runs on both sides, but you know what I mean? The better team, like he said all year, won. We've been a better team all year, period. So there it is. That's how I laid out. Sorry, I had to get my hair going.
Yeah. Glad you.
Yeah, because we about to roll the sleeves up with these topics.
We talking about your guy, so I know you're gonna be all on it. But anyway, I'm with you 100%. He gives homage to the old school, and that's one of the things I do like about him too. I'm speaking of Wemby. Like he is an absolute monster. Like there's nothing you can do with him. And like I said, now he got that battery in his back. He's seeing what it feels like. That's why I said it's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem, bro. What are your thoughts, Amanda boys?
Game 7, 22 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and he got one up on SGA. He got the conference final MVP, Wemby. Man, I don't know, man. It's just OKC flopped on their home court. I just can't understand you flop on your home court, defending champs. We haven't seen a repeat in X amount of years. We thought we was gonna get that. That's been erased again, so that's not happening. And they just didn't show. They didn't prove nothing in the Game 7. At home, that's important. You got the home court advantage. Game 7, this is what people dream of being in the NBA. You got Game 7 on your floor, and you could not pull it out. Diabolical, man.
Pause.
Diabolical. I couldn't. I wouldn't want to drive. I wouldn't even want to walk to the car, man. Like, that's embarrassing to lose, to be the defending champs, lose Game 6 and Game 7. And then Game 7's on your home floor, and you just flop. It's just horrible, man. It's just terrible, man. I don't want to see SGA ever again, man. I want him out the league, man. Do something, figure something out. I want him out the league, man.
To the extreme, I rock the mic like a vandal. Get on stage and rock the mic like a candle. Dance. Dang, you go to the extreme, boy, I'm telling you.
Now we got the Spurs paying the refs off.
Oh, you said the Spurs paying the
refs off. I didn't want to say it, but it is what it is,
Wait
man.
a minute. Who are you?
What? They paying the refs off? Have we seen that SGA debacle? Like, come on, man. Like,
what are we doing right now?
No, the refs actually had to stand down. Is what happened.
Adam Silver needs to look into it, man. That's all I'm saying. And I'm holding on that.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well, let's hear from you to the left, Jeff. What are your thoughts?
So my thoughts, actually, if you take a look at the stats, the game was closer than it appeared. If you look at everything like points, rebounds, assists, steals, for the entire teams, they were really close. Spurs had 40 rebounds, OKC 38. Points in the paint, Spurs had 34, OKC had 32. Assists, OKC had 23, Spurs 21. So they won that one, right? Even in steals, it was a split, right? They both had 9 apiece. But the big difference was in fast break points. OKC only had 9, the Spurs had 10, right? So I think that was a big difference in the game, just those fast break points. And OKC is supposed to hang their hat on defense. That did not happen in Game 7. SGA did what he was supposed to do. He had 35 points, 9 assists, 3 steals, a block. He was out there, but the team let him down, man. I think it was Reggie Miller was calling Caruso Captain Chaos, right, and hyping him up. Last night, that man only had 12 points, right?
Captain Kangaroo.
He turned back into Caruso, right? And we've all talked about Holmgren, but nobody brought up the fact that man played 33 minutes and scored 4 points.
Diabolical.
4 points last night.
I could have got that.
Right, Jeff?
I'm just telling you, if y'all need 4 points in OKC and y'all giving out $200 million for it, sign me up. Sign me up. I could give it to you. You hear me? I can give it to you.
I'm gunning.
Yeah. The Spurs were the Spurs, right? They had some extra help from Champagne, if that's how you spell it.
Champagne.
Yeah. Right. He dropped 20. He's usually good for about anywhere from 8 to 12, but he dropped 20 last night. Everybody else was the same. Wemby with 22.7 boards. Castle and D Fox chipped in with 15, 16. Harper had 12. They were the Spurs, man. I think that what happened was OKC was basically SGA. He couldn't beat him by himself. He needed the team to step in and help him out. Nobody had his back.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly believe that also. And great commentating on that. SGA, did the best that he could. But like I said, once you take that whistle away, he's human. That dude is human. He is no longer an MVP. He is a regular dude from the park in Parkwood, balling, hooping, Sutton Place. He's a regular hooper. That's all he is. You take those fouls away, he's just a regular guy. So, yeah, Wemby did exactly what I hoped he would do. And now, like I said, he got a taste of it. He got that blood in his mouth now. Pause. He got that in his mouth now. So now he's like, hey, that was crazy. So he got that taste now like a shark. He's coming. Pause. Goodness gracious. I am not trying to do this on purpose, but listen, I'm calling before y'all say it. Whoa. But anyway, like I said, really proud of Wemby. Wemby, like I said, Shea had 35 points. Like he went out fighting. He actually did go out fighting, but too little, too late. And I'm so glad the NBA said, we are sick of your foolishness. Your run has ended. Now go sit down. Go take, it looked like he took, the stuff that stopped the runs. What is it called? Lactate or what is it called? Like his run is over. So like he took it and now he got no more runs.
Pepto-Bismol.
There you go. The pink stuff all on your belly. So pause.
Never magnesium.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy out here. But yeah, his run is over, and thank God we're tired of bad basketball. The Spurs and Knicks is going to be exciting. Like I said, this was my pick 3 weeks ago that I said would be an extremely great finals, and it's going to be that. So let's go to the next subject, and that is Jordan, Michael Jordan. We at the 30-minute mark, y'all. So this is where it's going to get crazy. So let me go ahead and play this so we can get this thing going.
Sometimes I dream he is me.
Get to notice what I dream to be. So let me get this Michael Buffer going on. Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble, y'all. So we're talking about Michael Jordan. Is he the GOAT, or is he just a lucky summer mama? So let me hear from you. Weaponize the Michael Jordan fan club inductee, winner, king. What are your thoughts about Michael Jeffrey Jordan?
So everybody knows the stats, man.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, scream. Go ahead, get it off. No, but everybody know the stats, man. I'm not here to talk about stats, bro. And the GOAT conversation to me, honestly, has to really be about what other people feel. Now, we are all fans of the game, but we've never stepped on the court in the NBA. We've never been in that atmosphere. So we've only ever just watched. But when you listen to players talk about Michael Jordan, players now, not a bunch of guys that podcast, or not a bunch of, analysts or announcers, but actual players, they tell you all you need to know about the GOAT conversation. When they talk about Michael Jordan, sure, they give him a bunch of crazy names that to me are blasphemous, Black Jesus and all this other stuff, the Anointed One, all this crazy stuff. But just when they talk about who he was, like, I've never seen somebody be feared or be thought to be feared on a basketball court. Literally, you playing basketball. Why do I fear you? But the fear is you're going to embarrass me. You're going to make me look bad in front of family, friends, and the entire world, and we can't do nothing about it. Like, Michael Jordan stepped on to the scene in the mid-'80s and changed how everything was perceived as great. We already had Bird. We already had Magic. We already had Kareem. We already had Wilt. We already had Big O, Jerry West. We already had all Elgin Baylor, all these great players. But none of them had that transcending, damn, I'm watching something different. Like what is happening right in front of my eyes? So you take that level of just awe, I guess, and then you take that level of the respect that every player that he stepped on the court with was like, nah, we ain't never seen nothing like this. Every player, every single one of them. And just watch how he went through what he had to go through. Took him 7 years to meet the top of the mountain, if you will. But he got there. And then when he got there, the only time he wasn't showing up in the finals is if he took a retirement sabbatical, because the game was too easy. Like, I'll be back. Like, literally, like, I'll be back. And literally came back and dominated again. 2 different waves of domination. Same decade, but 2 different waves. Like, bro, we'll never see nothing like that. Everybody talk about what we'll never see again with LeBron and this and that. I get that. But we've never seen somebody retire, hang it up, play baseball, come back and be like, yeah, I can still do this, and I can still do it at the highest level. Let me break the record 72-10 and still win MVPs, still win, finals and finals MVPs. Like, we'll never see that again. The dominance speaks for itself, and how he's received is that nobody ever feared LeBron. I still stand on that. As good as he is, nobody ever feared him. People feared Michael Jordan. Boys couldn't sleep the night before they played Michael Jordan. And that's all you need to know. This ain't coming from a fan. This is coming from what players have said, and I think we don't give that enough credit. So we already know the stats, all the MVPs, all the scoring championships, all his entire trophy case. This ain't about that. It's about what the NBA felt and pause. What the NBA players said, I say, when playing against him, and how they, perceived him then and now. And they still talk about the man. That's all you need to know for GOAT. They still talk about the man. He retired officially, 25 years ago now?
2000,
2001 was his last, or no, when was the
2003.
last? 2003. My bad. So yeah, 23 seasons ago he retired, and they still talk about him, bro. That's all you need to know, man. It's not about stats and numbers, bro, because that counts, but it's about how the league perceives you. LeBron crowned himself the GOAT. That's the difference.
Yeah, I'm with you 100% of what you're saying about what he did, because those are facts. Those are facts. What Michael Jordan did, you cannot debate that. That was something that they never saw before. That athleticism, that pure dominance, all that is 100% right. But the feeling thing is kind of like, okay, you remember that chick body was banging. I'm just talking about, listen, you know her, she body was banging, everything. I mean, on paper, she looked great. Like you saw her, you walk with her, you were proud. She opened her mouth, everything was negative. Tore you down like she was just a horrible person. So I'm just saying, like, all feelings is something different. But you're right. Regarding feelings with Michael Jordan gave you that feeling back in that day. Yes, true. True that.
Why does it gotta be back in the day? Why we gotta do that?
Well, I don't feel that way at all. I'm talking about me personally. I don't feel that way at all. Like his dominance and what he did. Once I look at the stats, and I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about everything that happened during that time. But I'm just commending you. What you're saying is right. Okay. What you're saying is right. Is he had that aura, that feeling. You never saw him out anywhere. If you did, it was like a sighting, like Jesus walking on the on the water. Like it was like, because you never saw him. He was out somewhere. He had a myth, but he was all over all these commercials.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying about Michael Jordan. So
okay, we know you're a registered, not Republican or Democrat or independent, but hater. You're a registered hater, and you said you hated Michael Jordan because what he did to Charles Barkley.
I did. No, that's in the past. That's in the past. I hated Jordan. My thing is, like, Jordan is number 2 in my book. I wouldn't have him anywhere else. If I didn't like him, I would have him like number 5 or 10. Like, I respect what he did at his time.
Well, you know, Ricky Bobby said if you're not first, you last. So that number 2 thing ain't really doing that for Michael Jordan. He's either the GOAT or he's not. You know what I'm saying? That's what we talk about. The GOAT.
He's never not my GOAT. So let's hear from Abandoned Boys. I want to hear from another Jordan extraordinaire, the captain of the Jordan Club. I got a Jordan tattoo on my back. Picture still up in my bedroom at 40 years old in a poster, the jersey untouched, autographed. Let me hear what you have to say, Abandoned Boys.
I'm gonna piggyback off what Wes said, from what his peers said, not what he said. His peers, people that played against him, and what he's done for the league globally. LeBron can't touch. He's an icon forever. One of the greatest and the most feared. We're not talking about stats. Once again, the most feared player in basketball from his peers. He never said he was the GOAT. His peers called him the GOAT. So he didn't self-proclaim anything. And what he's done for basketball, as like being in a dunk contest. If you want to carry a league, you want to make the league better, right? Not bring it down. So how many times have people wanted your GOAT, or you say LeBron, to be in the dunk contest, but he does dunk contest dunks in warm-ups? What kind of leader and superstar? He's a superstar, but you got to do things to, make the league better. He didn't make the league better. He made his teams better, the teams that he built, not that he stayed and toughed it out. But like I said, Jordan, dunk contest winner. How many dunk contests have LeBron won? Oh, okay. I was just wondering. Crickets. Thank you.
Dunk contest is not important.
It's very important. It's very important.
At all.
It's very important. We know that, because had he played in it, you wouldn't have made that comment. If he'd have been in it, you wouldn't have never said that. It would have been the best dunk contest ever in your eyes.
What's the best dunk contest ever?
Jordan versus Dominique.
You got to be outside of your mind.
When they robbed Dominique.
So
who do you think the best? What do you think the best dunk contest ever?
The one LeBron wasn't in.
I think it's Aaron Gordon. Exactly.
Exactly. That's the best dunk contest ever.
Yeah, but you still got to be in it.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and let you.
Okay.
Thank you. Your soapbox. Go ahead.
Yeah. Globally, he's done more for the league. Internationally, he's well known. They love him. He's just He's that dude, and I'm not even saying the GOAT. I'm so over the GOAT debate. The GOAT debate is a personal statement. If you whoever you like, that's your GOAT. It's always going to be that. Just like Jordan said, LeBron's done a lot of things, and he just deserves kudos. But there is no GOAT. That's just a preference. So people can stop saying who's the greatest. There is no great. In certain people's eyes, he's going to be great or he's going to be great. What era you like, what era you don't like. But globally, Michael Jordan is the most feared player in the history of the NBA. People wasn't getting, nobody's ever feared LeBron. And you've heard that from his peers. So I don't understand how you could be this great and nobody fears you at all. So I don't want to hear about this and that about LeBron, the GOAT. It's ludicrous. And all you LeBron fanboys need to be taken out and shot.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, this is absolutely
literally shot.
The dumbest statement I've ever heard in this life. You're talking about murder.
Yeah, murder. Murder.
We're talking about the Lion King murderer.
Just like they burned jerseys in Cleveland. Yeah, murder.
This dude is
Michael Jordan, the most feared player ever, the greatest to ever step on the court. And it is what it is, and the debate's never gonna stop. Whether he got 6 rings, this and that, it's not even about the rings. It's about being on the court and being with somebody that you want to lace him up with, and you know he's gonna take that last second shot and not a shot off the top of the backboard and brick. Cut it out. I don't want to hear no more about LeBron. Jordan, shout out to Michael Jordan, and I'm glad you got him on the screen. He deserves it.
Okay, but here's the thing.
YouTube don't ban us.
The question was, is Michael Jordan the GOAT or is he lucky? It had nothing to do with LeBron. I love how shots come. We're not even talking about LeBron. And in this segment, I'm not going to even talk about LeBron.
Thank you.
I'm talking about Jordan. So there you go. All right. So what are your thoughts to the left?
So just with the last few comments, I need a preamble before I even go in to the MJ is the GOAT of lucky. Need to have a preamble, right? Because these guys are saying, I don't care about stats. I'm going to go off what people say. Your Honor, hearsay. Throw all that out the way. I'm only concerned with the facts and the stats. All right. And as far as no one fearing LeBron James, ask the Toronto Raptors, ask the Boston Celtics with KG, Paul Pierce, Rondo, ask Golden State why they ran and got Kevin Durant if no one feels LeBron James. Right. So the preamble's over with. Is MJ the GOAT or lucky? Can't take anything away from Jordan, right? Apex competitor, flat out workhorse. Picture of discipline. While he was in the league, he was a great scorer, good defender, but he was fortunate to be a part of a system. Jordan was part of a system, and I wouldn't say that it was luck, but he was definitely the beneficiary of a series of unfortunate events around the league. Now, you brothers are going to have to give me some time on this one, because when you look at this timeline,
cook them to the left.
When you look at this timeline, 85, Jordan comes into the league. Larry Bird suffers a compressed nerve and a herniated disc, right? Which affected him the rest of his career, right? He still whooped MJ with the herniated disc. So 87, Scotty joins the Bulls. That's another link or help for MJ. 88, 89, the expansion. The league added 4 new teams. So it was the Hornets, the Magic, the Heat, the Timberwolves. So now we're thinning out the herd, right? We're diluting the Kool-Aid. Yeah. Then in 88, 89, Bird had the bone spurs and had to have surgery, right? The theme that I'm showing you guys is they're clearing the runway for this guy, right? Then in 89, Phil Jackson joined the Bulls. Now, why do I bring up Phil Jackson and Scottie Pippen joining the Bulls? Well, let's discuss Michael Jordan's record without either of them, right? Regular season wins, he has 259, 264 losses, even including his time with the Wizards. So he's 50-50, right? He never won a playoff series, a championship, or a finals MVP without Scottie or Phil. He won 0 playoff series without Phil Jackson or Scottie Pippen. And then when he made the playoffs without Phil or Scottie, he won 1 playoff game. In his entire career, without those two, he only won 1 game. But he was feared. Let me move on, right? In 1990, the flagrant foul penalty was introduced because Jordan couldn't handle the defense of the Detroit Pistons. Now everybody claims that, hey, the league is so soft now. He would have never survived in the 90s. Well, thank your boy for that. He was the one that cried to the league and had that implemented. In 90 and 91, Isaiah Thomas underwent wrist surgery, fusing 3 bones. We clearing the runway for this guy. Here we go, 1991. Anybody know what the Trent Tucker rule is? I'm going to go ahead and educate my brothers today. So, in 91, the Knicks beat the Bulls on an inbound pass and a pull-up jumper. It was 0.01 seconds on the clock. Dude pulls up, Trent Tucker pulls up, hits a 3, beats the Bulls. Game over. Guess what happened? The league implemented the Trent Tucker rule, saying that if there's less than 0.03 seconds on the clock, you cannot pull up. You can only hit a tip in or an alley-oop.
Yep.
Hey, we helping this guy now. Again, this is a series. I'm going to have to change it because I said a series of unfortunate events. But if you're a Michael Jordan fan, it's a series of fortunate events, right? And then the coup de grace. In 91, Magic Johnson was diagnosed with HIV and retired. Okay, so let's talk about the teams that won titles before MJ's 6 titles. The Lakers, Magic Johnson retired due to AIDS. The Pistons, Isaiah had the surgery to fuse 3 bones in his wrist. And the Celtics, with Bird having the surgery for bone spurs and a compressed herniated disc. All right, Michael Jordan, this is air traffic control. You are cleared for takeoff. Not to mention the expansion teams, and then we add Phil Jackson and Scottie Pippen. You know, I thought the Death Note was a fake book, but obviously Michael Jordan got a hold to it. Got to writing some things in there. So when you consider all of those, the runway is cleared. This brother wins 3 straight after that and retired. Hey, can I get the Jordan plan? Let me call the league, see if I can get the Jordan plan. This is worse than, what was it, Tanya Harding? When they ran out and cracked the other young lady with the pole when they were ice skating. Like the lane was cleared out. So I'm not saying that the man was lucky because he did work hard, but he definitely benefited from some events that occurred in the league. I'm going to leave it where it is. If anybody, and to be honest, I needed a graph for that one, right? But if either of you guys want it, I can send you the link, right?
They can't see it. I second that emotion.
So no.
Oh, if you feel it,
but he stayed the course though.
Just cancel all the other topics.
He stayed the course though.
Nope. You had your lane. Nah, don't do that. You had your lane. He had his. Now I'm about to have mine. Runway is clear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's a lot of points that you made that I figured the same thing because you know. When you see facts, you just want to talk about
facts. Facts.
Facts are facts. Yeah, in the 1990s, as far as like the dominant teams, the Boston Celtics, the Lakers, the Pistons, Jordan beat none of those dynasties healthy. He was the only team, the only super team in the 90s fighting inferior competition. It's like me on the court with kindergartners. Yes, I'm going to look fantastic. This is Michael Jordan. He's going to look fantastic. So let me go into, because he was the luckiest player that ever lived this game, that ever played this game. 1991 Eastern Conference Finals, like he said, Isaiah's wrist. Remember, Jordan has never beat Isaiah. When he beat him, the number one scorer, the 6'1", was injured. He had a career-ending injury. Like they said, this injury could end your career. It didn't, but he was never the same. That's how Jordan overcame. This is 1991. This is his ascent, I should say. In 1991, Worthy got injured. That was the Eastern Conference. Now he's in the same year in the Western Conference. 1991, the leading scorer, Isaiah, got injured. The leading scorer now on the Lakers in the finals got injured. So game 1 and 2, Jordan checked Magic. Magic spanked his butt. He couldn't do nothing with him. Guess what he said?
Grab him, Scotty.
Go get him, Scotty. Go get him. This is after Worthy was even down too. Go get him. And after that, after game 3, when actually Pippen got Magic, then the Bulls actually won. And another thing you said about the expansion era, I just want to talk about the expansions in the 90s. That happened in 89. I just want to talk about when Jordan was in his run. He was reigning supreme. 1995, the expansion, the Vancouver Grizzlies and also the Toronto Raptors. Expansion teams, 2 expansion teams watering down the league as him the champion. So what I'm saying is Jordan had no true rival. None. The only time he had a rival, guess what he did? Ducked. Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and retire right quick. Why was he there with the Houston Rockets? Why does this guy have to retire? How can you say this guy's an ultimate competitor when he freaking retires? He quits. This is the guy's your king, the quitter? 23 years straight. That's all I gotta say. 23 years straight. My dad, suck it up, boy. Come out here and play. My dad, man, my gambling debt. There's no competition. Lace them up and play. Excuses is what I hear from Michael Jeffrey Jordan. This is your GOAT. Exempliments failure. The aura of failure is what I see. But yes, when he was there, he was dominant. He was that dude. But when I sit back and look at it, you can't handle the pressure. You got to go home, go get some Lay's potato chips, sit on the couch, go play baseball. You think you're a baseball player now? Really? The delusion? How about do what you're great at and went to the baseball and was a failure? How about do what you're great at? That's what I can't stand about Michael Jordan's mentality. Y'all say this dude is the GOAT. He's the greatest. When you quit all the time. Who want to be married to someone that leaves you 3 times? And that's what y'all doing. Y'all married to Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And it's absolute pathetic. All you Jordan lovers, get out of the...
Ladies and gentlemen,
get out of your nostalgia about this dude. He played no one. He was the luckiest man that ever played this game. Like I said, the number one scorer of Pistons was injured. The number one scorer, when he got to the finals, Worthy, got injured. That was luck. He won his first championship by straight luck. So that's all I got to say about that.
Hold on.
Nah, ain't no hold on. You said yours.
No.
You said yours. Nope.
Wait a minute. We're
Next
debating the greats. So that has to be a rebuttal. There has to be, because y'all said a lot of stuff that's not.
Y'all said a lot of stuff. What? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you say what you believe is not facts, and we're gonna move on because we're almost an hour in.
I'm just gonna touch on all the things you said really quick.
Don't touch on nothing because that's that could be deemed.
You said game 1 against Magic, he got cooked. Magic had a triple-double. They won by 2 points, but Michael Jordan scored 36 and Magic scored 19. Like, what do you mean he got?
How many assists did he have?
Who?
Magic.
Magic had 10. No, but hold on. No. Because see, this is the point you're forgetting. Michael Jordan has the most average assists in any final series with 11. He averaged 11 assists in that series.
When did he do it again?
No.
No. You asked the question. You said that. No. When did he do it again?
I'm going.
Give me a time he did it again. If you're good, you can do it again. When did he do it again? When he averaged 11 assists a game. Matter of fact, when he averaged 7 in a game.
You're not
in a final series. When's the last time he averaged 7?
This is what I'm saying. You said he got cooked and he had to ask Scotty.
What was the next game about? What was the next game 2? Look at game 2.
He averaged 11 for the series.
No, bro. I'm saying look at game 2 what Magic had. Magic was cooking Jordan. Why do you think he told him to check him?
Triple-double. I would consider that getting cooked.
Yes.
You do know Magic 6'8", right?
Hold on. No.
Hold on.
But Jordan had 36, 12 assists, and 8 rebounds in that same game. Magic Johnson had 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists.
Did they win?
They won by 2. But you said Michael Jordan got cooked and needed Scotty to come guard him.
But that's
the only reason why I brought that stat up.
This is so definitive to the MJ fan. Out of all the information was given, that's what the hill you want to die on.
I was going one by one, but I'm gonna do it quick because then y'all talking. He been talking about for months now this magic wrist of Isaiah Thomas. I'm so tired of hearing about this wrist. Isaiah Thomas for his career averaged 19 points for his career, and he averaged 16 points in that sweep. He just needed one more 3. Why are y'all acting like he didn't play at all? He played and they got smacked.
You talking about an average.
1991, his career average is 19 points.
Dude,
4 games.
That's his career. 6. What is his playoff average? That's his career.
Isaiah Thomas?
Dude, look at his playoff average. You're looking at the wrong numbers. Look at his playoffs number. All his playoffs numbers go up when he's in the finals.
He averaged 16.
Bro, you're talking about his whole career, even when he got injured for those 4 or 5 years. Stop that. When did the
injury happen?
The injury happened in 1991.
When?
It's when he had the surgery to fuse the 3 bones in his wrist. Now, if you want to talk about injuries during a game, we could talk about when Isaiah was playing the Lakers and rolled his ankles, had to strap up, and then he dropped 25 in the third quarter. Points. Still a record.
Okay.
For most points in the quarter. But what I'm saying is, like, these are the hills that you choose.
No. I was going one by one.
All right,
That's
so
it.
we got that. So you're saying that Isaiah's wrist doesn't matter and that he didn't
because
get
y'all
cooked
act
by
like y'all act like Isaiah was not a factor.
Dude, the doctor said it was a career-ending injury. Like, stop that. Like, and then your numbers is wrong because you're looking at career even when he was injured. I'm talking about.
You know how he hurt his wrist, right?
How'd he hurt his wrist?
Because he'll be able to back me up if you know the history. The summer before, he shot too much. He literally shot too much and broke his wrist. It wasn't no fall. It wasn't no magic. He shot too much and broke his wrist.
Does that have an impact on the fact?
If he's injured, he's injured. I don't care how it happened, dude.
I'll take it even further.
He had already still been a great player, and still made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, why all of a sudden are we talking about the wrist?
Well, it was a factor
because that's when he had the surgery in 1991. It was so bad.
And the herniated disc, he didn't herniate his disc playing basketball. He did that shoveling gravel to fix his mom's driveway.
So what I'm saying is,
an injury is an injury.
What I'm saying is, he was still winning until they played the Bulls in the Eastern Conference.
No, he was not.
They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Dude, no, that's okay. That's cool. He made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, but he was not the same. You know it. I know it. Look at his numbers. Look at his numbers before 1991, and then look at his numbers before that. You can see the decline. He was a declining, bro.
Just won the championship.
It happened after the championship when he hurt his wrist. You know it, and I know that.
He shot too much.
Okay, so he shot too much. Regardless, he had surgery,
and they still made it.
And they said it doesn't make. Godly,
still made it to.
He still was injured. Like that. That doesn't change.
At the end of the day, he was still injured.
Hey, look, check this out.
He wasn't.
So it only matters that he get.
Listen,
the injury only matters because he got swept by the Bulls. Had he?
I'm not saying
Wes, check this out. Wes,
injury. I'm just saying it's what happened.
Wes, check this out. Wes, check this out. I'm black without my glasses. I put my glasses on, I'm still black.
Okay, OJ.
That doesn't change nothing, is what I'm trying to explain to you. It doesn't change nothing.
So the Pistons should have failed all year. They shouldn't even made the playoff. They shouldn't even made to the Eastern Conference Finals.
He's still a competitor, bro. They're still a good team.
Which one is it, man?
Yeah.
No, you flip-flopping.
No, ain't no flip-flopping. Ain't no flip-flopping. If someone's injured,
you're moving.
That's what it is.
He's out there. He's out there.
Listen. Go back to your next thing. What else do you got next? Because we're dispelling both of those things that you just said. But go ahead. Go to the next one. What's What's the next one?
All right, this is the last one, and then we can move on. Because this is a combination. Y'all keep talking about who was Phil Jackson before he went to the Bulls?
A champion,
Who
NBA
was
champion.
Jordan before he came to the Bulls?
No. I'm answering your
question.
question. I'm answering your question. He won an NBA championship. He was a champion.
Okay.
That's your answer to your question.
What does that have anything to do with being a coach?
Okay. If you were in,
hold on, Isaiah Thomas is an NBA champion.
You asked me a question. Like, do you want me to answer? Go ahead. I'll wait till you finish.
Okay, go ahead. Because you're going somewhere like we don't have to go there. Before he took a head coaching job, who was he in a coaching world? That's all I'm asking.
You didn't say in the coaching world.
Okay, now that's what I'm.
Of course, he was a rookie coach, but here's the difference. Here's the difference that you're missing. Who's the coach for Golden State? Steve Kerr, right? Steve Kerr, right? Was he a leading scorer, or was he just on the championship Bulls teams? It was coached by Popovich and coached by Phil Jackson. If you're a champion, you learn how to coach because you sit and watching everything. You're not the number one scorer. Phil Jackson was never a number one scorer. So what he got a chance to do is watch the coach play with the best player, deal with him as a role player, and he got a chance to watch the whole thing.
Okay.
He's a champion.
See, so here's the deal.
Before he met Jordan,
I'll just sum this up quick. The whole Jordan Pippen, the whole Pippen, and now all of a sudden he got Phil Jackson thing. To me, that's a wash. Unproven guy coming out of Central Arkansas, scary, frail, all the things. His first 2 years was just learning. That's it. Scottie Pippen was not even considerable player to year 3. Okay, so all this, he got Scottie Pippen. Don't act like Scottie Pippen came out and immediately made an impact like Dylan Harper's making in San Antonio or something like that, because it didn't happen. Now, this whole thing with Phil Jackson, cool. He was a champion, but a lot of guys have won championships and coached and not meant anything. If you want to point to anybody as the true reason of the system that to the left said it's Tex winners who've been running that since the 60s in Kansas. That is the true reason they had a system. Phil Jackson, I'm not taking nothing away from him.
Who hired him?
But what?
Who hired him?
What you mean who hired him?
Phil Jackson.
Jerry Reinsdorf or whoever.
No, Phil Jackson made his own coaching staff. He found Tex.
Oh, you talking about who hired Tex?
Yes, who hired Tex?
But Tex had been coaching for years. So you're right.
That is the mastermind of Phil Jackson.
Tex, he hired Tex.
That's what I'm saying.
So all I'm simply stating is that had more impact to anything than Phil Jackson just being a rookie head coach. Let's just not do that.
I want to say thank you because I'm going to add him to my list. He's another series of fortunate events for Michael.
Man,
you understand what I'm saying? Either way, the system and Scottie Pippen.
Look, here it is, bro. This is my last thing, and
all right.
I thought that was the last thing. Now you're saying that's another last thing
combined. Because like y'all, you
see what I'm saying?
Y'all got a lot.
Okay, man. Go ahead.
But here it is, right here, bro. Here it is, right here. Now, see, I done lost it. It's the thing that I sent you, that article that they talked about in 1996, how bad Scottie Pippen was playing. And in the whole playoffs, he was playing terrible the whole playoffs in 1996. Remember, he had a tweak back early or something like that. But this whole, I need Scottie Pippen to do this and do that and do that. Michael Jordan in 96 carried the entire squad to the championship. Scottie Pippen he was pretty much irrelevant.
I mean,
pretty much irrelevant. Same thing in 98. 98, he hurt his back again.
I'm sorry. How many championships did he have without Pippen?
There we go.
How many championships did he have without Pippen? I may be wrong, but if you could let the crowd know and the audience know how many championships.
The answer is going to be 0.
Okay.
But anybody that you want to bring into that, who can you name? Any player. We don't even got to take your guy, but any player that's had another player with them. How many times have they won it without somebody else? Here's Kobe. You could do it with
the LeBron D-Wade.
Listen, here's my question to you, and this is going to end all arguments regarding who's the GOAT. Period. Because y'all throw LeBron in. I wasn't even talking about LeBron. This is all about Jordan.
I didn't even throw him in. I just said you can use anybody. But go
okay,
ahead.
so here's what end all debates right here this second. Name the same player that was on LeBron's team all 4 championships.
Oh, my God.
LeBron.
What?
Go ahead and turn this around and turn this. Let me go ahead and turn this around and turn this away. This is how. And I don't think you see greatness. The greatness is I don't need a system to win. I don't need Phil Jackson. I don't need Scottie Pippen. I don't need Rodman. I don't need those. I don't need Tex Winters. I don't need a system to win. I can go anywhere, any player. The only denomination, the only common denominator in all of LeBron's championships is LeBron.
Are you kidding
Case
me?
closed.
Are y'all kidding me? He has 12 guys in their prime that will be Hall of Famers, and a total of about 18 total that will be Hall of Famers, and none of that matters.
You talking about people past their prime, right?
12 people in their prime.
No, they're not. They were not in their primes. Cut that out.
What I'm saying.
Cut that out, bro.
Hear this.
Cut it out.
Let me try to just go.
Go ahead, please do it.
Yeah,
I'm waiting.
Wade, Bosh, Kevin Love. Hold on. Don't stop me.
Give me 12.
Kevin Love was not in his prime.
How was he not? Kyrie
Kevin
Irving.
Love's prime. Go. I give you that. I give Kevin Love in prime.
Hold on. Let me just. I'm trying to remember
that's
everybody.
it.
No, it's not.
No, that's it.
Man, I had this. Matter of fact, I got it written down somewhere.
Okay, go find it. We got time.
Go to a commercial break. Come back.
We'll go to the next topic, and I'll bring it right back for you.
Okay. Well, speaking of that, we'll take a go rest unless you got something to say. Okay. We'll take a go rest and come back to this because that's absolutely crazy. You say you got 12. That is an absolute straight up lie, and I know that from the pits of hell. And I'm preaching from the pulpit. That's absolutely crazy. So let's go to the next topic, and we're gonna circle back to the Jordan, Gold, and LeBron because obviously they're not getting it. That LeBron didn't need anybody else to win the championship. It was only him. He's the only common denominator. I can take spoons and forks and win the championship. Anyway, so let's go to the next one.
Kyrie Irving.
This is Kelly Pavlik and Jermaine Taylor.
Oh yeah,
this
right
fight.
back up. But go ahead.
No, we'll circle back. But yeah, this is the fight right here. And if anybody doesn't know, like this is for the unified middleweight championship. This was September 2007. Taylor dominated the early rounds, and Pavlik landed 35 punches, a barrage in like a few seconds, and he survived. Like Taylor in the end got overwhelmed. This is what I call a modern day Rocky story. Like he was beating the brakes off of him. Look at him. This is crazy. Like the crowd was like, yeah, the announcer's like, yeah, it's over. This thing is over. Look at this. This is crazy. Look, and then next thing you know, Pavlik goes back. I can hear the music. Killing him. And so Pavlik come back and win. But this is one of the most, and like I said, this is a classic that no one talks about. And what I like to do is bring these great boxing matches to the forefront so each one of you guys can see this and appreciate greatness. Pavlik had like I said, Taylor was undefeated and no one thought this guy would come back, and boom, it is over. Ref, please get in there. Help that boy. Let it go. So yeah, I want to hear from you first, Weaponize. What are your thoughts regarding this match?
Got me fired up over here. Oh, look here, man. They fought twice. In this match right here, honestly, this was one of those things where I don't even think Jermaine Taylor, because at the time he was undefeated, I don't think he took Kelly Pavlik lightly. I just feel like a lot of boxing careers have that weird story. Like I couldn't get over the hump with this guy, and this became Jermaine Taylor's actually like that became the fight for him. It kind of looks like Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins. Like they had fought when they were like kids, nobody really seen it, and then when it was time to fight for real, like Roy ran away from that. He didn't want that problem till way late in the career, and we know how that went. But in this fight, man, Jermaine Taylor was doing Jermaine Taylor things. Using his power, jab was solid. He was bullying Pavlik. I mean, I think that's a second round knockdown right there. But then he got KO'd in round 7 because he ran out of gas. And then the second time they fight, it was a unanimous decision for Pavlik because he just had that, as you said, mentioned that Rocky iron tight, personality. Like he just going to, keep coming forward. But that's what's beautiful about the sport of boxing, and it shows in this fight. A puncher's chance. When people say that, that's exactly what it is. And Kelly Pavlik was always a puncher. And again, he did not do well at the beginning of the fight, but he just kept coming forward, kept wearing him out. And then finally, his stuff started landing, and boom, the rest is history. So I feel like this was something that really changed like how that class was going at that point, because Jermaine Taylor was set up to be like a super nova star.
That dude.
Yeah. And then, you have these two losses. correct me if I'm wrong. Are they back to back? Did they run it right back and he lost again? Is that how it went?
Yep. But it went to a decision
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So again, he goes from being undefeated to having, 2 losses to a guy that, everybody thought he should have beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so I think that just kind of, I want to use the word derail because that's too much, but that definitely turned his career from where it was maybe going to what it actually became. Because then after that, correct me if I'm wrong, Jermaine, he had like was it a motorcycle accident? Like something like put him in a wheelchair or something like that.
Yeah.
I forget what the situation was, but something that kind of like took his boxing career away from it later in his career. But yeah, this is a fight that nobody expected. You know what it reminds me of? Roy Jones and Tarver. Same thing. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Roy Jones, super favorite. Tarver again, boom, puncher's chance, lands something, knocks Roy's out, then beats him again. So yeah, that reminds me exactly of that.
Oh, that's a good commentary. That's what they were saying. Stop the fight. Stop the fight, please. We're getting brutalized.
Beating the hell out of Clubber.
What are your thoughts, Bandit Boys?
Brain damage is real. I'm pretty sure these guys need to get checked out after this fight. But if you watch the fight, Jermaine Taylor gassed himself. He was. I mean, everybody was fighting, punching each other. Everybody was getting theirs in. But like I said, he gave all his, and he just got gassed. If you can tell right there, he's giving it all. He has no more, and he got gassed, and he just got overwhelmed at the end of the fight. But a great gladiator battle too. I mean, you would have never thought that this would have happened if you watched the beginning of the fight. You thought the fight was over after Pablo got knocked down a couple times, but a hell of a fight. And like I said, he just gassed out. And that takes nothing away from his greatness. But yeah, he gassed out, and Pavlik took the win. But it was a hell of a fight to watch. And yeah, like the way they was punching each other, some brains were shaking in this fight. Trust me.
Big fact.
But it was a hell of a fight, man. I really enjoyed watching it. But yeah, he just gassed out. Ooh.
Look at that. Ooh, good.
That's insane.
Goodness. I mean, right behind the other
That's what
punch.
I'm saying. It looked like the fight was about to be over real soon. But
it's double up like this.
You got to give Pavlik his credit. He weathered the storm.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job. What are your thoughts to the left?
Well, when it comes to boxing, the top 2 weapons a boxer has are his mind and his conditioning, right? And this is what won it for Pavlik, right? We look at Taylor, we see the way the fight is going early on. He looks like he's winning the fight, right? But Pavlik was determined and he was conditioned. That's all it took. He just waited for his moment in that fight, right? When he got his chance, it looks to me like Jermaine was just gassed. He wasn't conditioned for it. He wasn't ready to go the whole fight, man. And like the brother said earlier, just a puncher's chance, man. He just stayed in there, used his mind. He was conditioned, ready for the fight. Got him a win, put his name on the map, grabbed 2 belts.
Yeah, I like what you said, that conditioning, that's definitely why he won.
It's big.
Probably not even the best boxer. Taylor had all the skills, all the weaponry. He just didn't have, it showed he didn't have that heart to go that extra mile.
Yeah.
And a fight will bring it out of you. So the rematch was in 2008. So the first fight was in September of 2007. And then the rematch was in February 2008. So, that wasn't even that much time before the next fight. And Pavlik won.
Rematch?
No, this is the first one. This is the first one. This is where the knockout occurred, where it shook up the world.
So who won the next fight?
Pavlik.
Yeah, he won both of them.
Yeah, he won both of them. He won a unanimous decision for the next one. So great. So what we're gonna do now is go to the next topic, and that is Beauty Wheel of the Week, baby. we got to get a Beauty of the Week some airtime because
maniac.
Somebody need to air it out.
Trying to get me in trouble.
5'11", 195. Hey, your girls know that there's other women out there. Come on. This is for the fellas out there. This is for the fellas. One more time.
Run it back. I wasn't looking.
Sicko hour out.
He said sicko out.
5'11", 195. Tall drink of water. Water. Quench your thirst. There you go. That's for the fellas out there. And also we got to throw in our promo. So, make sure y'all listen up to all those people out there that love us, that like our content. down at the bottom, you'll see subscribe to the Greats Pro on YouTube. This is where we can see your comments for now. And also, we got merch in the building. Y'all, I don't know if y'all see that. We got merch, baby. Debate the Greats. This is what you will get. This is what you will get once you join and subscribe with us. That's our paid inner circle. You'll get one for free, discounts on all type of other stuff. You'll even get a chance to even come here live with us. So yeah, make sure y'all tap in. Man, it's only $10. You spend that on some hot dogs. So you can be a part of Debate the Greats inner circle with just that cost. And like I said, you get a free t-shirt. Debate the Greats, baby. We in the building. Salute. Hey, yo, salute, everybody. So also here, you can also support the stream. As y'all can see, go to Debate the Greats. This is how we can see your comment on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe, like and subscribe. And also, if you want to give, like you like what you're seeing, you want to contribute to the podcast, like this all goes toward podcasts and lights and all type of other stuff. So go ahead and just subscribe. Even if you don't want to join the inner circle, you can actually still support the stream. So we got that ready for you right now. So let's go ahead and go back and talk about what Weaponized has, because what I want to do is let this guy has his whole thing. He says I always cut him off. I don't let him say his. I don't let him get off his shots. So I just want him to have his room to do what he wants to do to operate. Yeah. So go ahead, Weaponized. No one's going to disturb you.
I'm a point guard to score and don't talk about my wrist. But anyway, here we go, man. So it's 7. I'm gonna give you 7 in their prime, and it's like 14, 15 total. All right, 7 in their prime. Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Luka Doncic, and I'm gonna also say Rajon Rondo because he was still playing at a high level at that time. That's 7 in their prime.
No, not Rondo. Rondo was not in his prime. Cut that out, bro.
In their prime.
No. I gave you everything. Rondo was not. Come on, bro. Like he was at the tail end of his career.
The same argument with people when Dirk beat them, when they doing Dirk beat them. Dirk was in year 13, and people say Dirk was still in his prime. He was in year 13.
But they're two different people.
Yes, that's two different players. That's a big man.
Rondo was never a volume scorer. Rondo was a true point guard. His whole career, he was still playing at a high level.
All right. Stop. Hold on, stop. Before you even do this, because this is what you said. Don't make me rewind the tape.
What I say?
There's 15 that LeBron had in their prime. You cannot give me.
I said 12.
12.
And then I said, I'm gonna say 7 in their prime when they
started. No, you said 15. You said 12 first. Now that's don't do that. Like,
okay.
Bro.
So let's continue.
See, I let you get off and you're wrong.
I said, I said 12 initially. Then I said, I'm gonna give you 7.
Did you say 12?
I said 12. But I just called it back. Now I'm gonna give you the
Now you gotta call it back. Now
I'm gonna give you the rest of them.
We already know who the rest of them are. Shaq. We know who the old dudes were.
To be discussing whether MJ was the GOAT or Lucky, and look at where we landed.
That's what I'm saying. We're talking about stuff that doesn't even,
because he said who is the only player using his guy that was there consistently when he won all his championships. That's what he said.
Yeah. There's no
who was
guy
it?
that was there.
Who was there? Who was the common denominator?
My point was this. This is my point.
Who's the common denominator? Answer the question. You brought it up. Who's the common denominator in all?
The common denominator.
Who?
LeBron.
Okay, that's all I'll say.
That's not the point that was being made. The point that was being made is name me the guy that's won all by himself and everybody else is nobody.
I never said he won by himself, bro. I said the common denominator.
So you can't talk about Mike only had Scottie Pippen and never won nothing without him, but then say LeBron went everywhere else and still won with great guys.
Well, here's the difference.
He still won with great dudes.
This is what we're saying about.
I love how y'all
Mike,
just make
is that
it's 12 players.
No, it ain't. The only way he has ever won is in that system with those guys.
Whose fault is that, big dog?
I'm not saying it's anybody's.
It's Jordan's fault because he couldn't win without him.
Okay,
it is a fact.
Okay,
though.
so
I don't need no system.
Fair. Yep. So flip the calendar. Mike takes a sabbatical. Scotty got the same system and the same team, the same coach. Only thing is missing is Mike.
And they lost. They only won what?
2 games less. 2 games less, and they made it to the. Hold on. No. You said something. He only won 2 games less, and they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
No. See that's where you're wrong. Because like you said earlier, you're only looking at that season total. They lost 16 less games because it takes you 16 games to win a finals, and he didn't win a finals. That's what you're missing right there.
That
So
you
that's
can
what I'm
only
saying.
win.
Man, yeah.
Wait. Yes, it is.
That's not the
Wait, check this out. Check this out. Let me say this statement.
Oh my
You
God.
can only win the games you play. Right? You can't make
What
up
you mean?
16 games
So
that
why
I
did
didn't
he
play
win?
and count them as losses.
Dude,
They didn't
listen.
lose 16
Okay,
less
okay,
games.
listen.
They
Let me say something
and
about
only
that.
lost 2 games.
Let me say something about that. Let me say something about that. When LeBron James leaves a team, they become a lottery team. When Jordan leaves, this team make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. That is another difference between LeBron James and Michael Jordan. The team collapses. Every time LeBron goes to a new team, they go to the finals within
You know
2
why?
years.
You know why it collapses?
How come I can't finish what I'm saying? Like you're talking over me. I let you talk. I let you do your thing.
You jumped in with me. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so what I'm saying is Eastern Conference Finals. Every team that LeBron James go to within 2 years, they win a championship. Even the Lakers, even when he went back to Cleveland, even when he went back to Miami.
Oh, now it's when they go back. Okay.
Yeah. So
Not the
whenever he
first
went to
7.
those teams,
No,
other than
it
the team he was
first time. Only team he went back to was
every team he went to that he decided to sign a contract to, other than when he was drafted, within 2 years they became champions.
Bubble champ.
So yeah. So
what you're saying?
what I'm saying is he's champion.
He builds the team for his glory, and then when he leaves, of course they're going to suffer.
Why?
Because it's built around him. Like last week when you brought up your statistic, who's guy that's ever done this in a finals? Remember, he was 1 across the board on everything, and they lost. My point is this: what other team has ever been constructed for that to be how we win or lose? It's all on you, or we have no shot.
Bro,
So
dude.
that's not something that he's going to get credit for. He signs off on every team he builds. Y'all talk about Boobie Gibson and all these other guys, Mo Williams. That's something he signed off on. Like, I don't know why all of a sudden that doesn't matter when it doesn't come out to a championship. But when they won all those games in the regular season and made it to the finals, wherever they made it, suddenly it was like he took these guys to this pinnacle, but we couldn't get it done because they suck. No, you can't do both.
No, it's
Mo
competition, bro.
Williams and
You can't
Boobie
do both.
Gibson were his first run in Cleveland. He wasn't running anything there, which is why he left. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, he knows that.
When he has put a team together, within 2 years they get rings.
They crowned him king at 19, bro.
They did, but
No, they crowned him king at 15. Don't get it twisted, bro.
I'm talking about when he made
No, don't get it twisted. At 15, Sports Illustrated, Jordan was getting cut.
Why did Magic say what he said?
Jordan was getting cut. You heard what Bird said. Bird said anybody that's on LeBron James' team, do not recruit them because he makes all them good. They're terrible.
When Magic talked about LeBron chose Russell Westbrook over DeMar Rosen. Y'all remember that now?
Yeah,
so again, he chose wrong because everybody couldn't wait to blame Russ when that didn't work out. So he chose wrong, and it's like, oh well, the team wasn't good enough. This is something he signed off on. To your point. So that's what I'm saying. LeBron has been doing this. The reason why I fell out with LeBron when I stopped, like, he is this, he is that.
When he started rivaling Jordan?
There's no. It had nothing to do with that. There's no accountability. Zero. No matter what he does, is greatness. And then when it doesn't work out, it's somebody else's fault.
Listen.
I've never heard anybody say LeBron is the reason why this happened. Ever. It's like you cannot criticize him. It's like you can't say nothing wrong. It's always his teammates didn't show up. They didn't do this. He didn't have enough of this. They played better competition. This is the team that he wanted.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna bring in clips of all LeBron taking responsibility for everything that goes wrong.
I'm not talking about no.
Okay, so that's what we're talking about. That's what you just said. Now I can't show it.
Run.
Now I can't show it.
Information off of whether Michael Jordan is the GOAT or was he lucky.
We all know he was lucky.
Now I say this a lot. People only bring up MJ at this point to debate
LeBron.
against LeBron. Like he's not relevant anymore in basketball at all, except to debate whether or not LeBron is the GOAT.
Michael Jordan's not relevant.
No, you just proved it, brother. All we asked is MJ the GOAT or was he lucky? And we got on a 5-10 minute rant about LeBron.
No, I'm sorry, it's a half an hour. about
How does
LeBron.
it have nothing to do with it? We're
Because-
talking to an MJ fan on whether MJ is the GOAT or lucky, and we end up stuck on LeBron.
Because LeBron is just something we just discussed. I refuted Magic Johnson.
I didn't see LeBron on the topic.
I refuted
LeBron went on the topic.
I
He was not.
refuted Magic Johnson. I refuted the Detroit Piston thing y'all talked about. Like I refuted the Scottie Pippen thing y'all talked about. None of that had nothing to do with LeBron. That's what I'm saying. This man
So how
said
did
that he had to go get Scottie Pippen to guard him when Mike scored 36 and almost had his own triple-double.
Mhm.
And they lost by
What's
2
it got to do with
points.
defense?
They lost by 2 points.
Even
What it got to do with
even
defense?
better, what does that have to do with LeBron?
It again, what I'm saying is I refuted all the things we talked about on the Michael Jordan or is it lucky? The LeBron thing came in because we gonna go back and watch. There's always a parse of how he gets dropped in, and then we get the L like we brought it up.
Oh.
We can
A
look
lot
it
of
up. Y'all
times he
brought it up.
brings it up.
Y'all brought it up.
He
Also,
brings it up.
where's these 12 All-Stars that was in their prime? I'm still waiting for that.
He got 6.
I
gave
no,
you
I
seven.
no,
He took it
I gave
down.
him
you
time.
7.
Didn't I give him time? We
Gave
talked about
time.
other
I
subjects.
gave you 7.
Okay,
So I called
that still
myself,
ain't
it
12.
wasn't 12. I gave you
I
7.
can count. That
But
ain't
then-
12.
But then there's a total of 15.
That
And
ain't
you
12.
can sit here and say they don't count.
That ain't 12.
Shaq was old and this guy was old.
23 years.
Ray Allen.
Who played longer?
If Ray Allen don't hit that 3, then what?
Dude, he scored. Tell him what he scored before before Ray Allen hit that 3.
Who
Man,
cares?
That's what I'm saying. Like okay.
LeBron.
You
had
can't
the
say
chance-
one thing is one thing and then
LeBron
say
had
the
the
other one
chance to
doesn't
tie-
matter. Dude,
Did-
cut it out,
did
man.
LeBron
You
have
just
a chance
arguing
to-
to argue now.
Did
Now I see
LeBron
what it
Did
is.
LeBron had a chance to hit the 3 and tie the game?
You just arguing
how
to
does
argue,
this-
bro. That's all that is.
How does this
Did LeBron
relate
have a
to
chance
whether
to have-
MJ is the GOAT or lucky?
Dude scored 12
I
straight
told you
points.
how.
He scored 12 straight points. He didn't hit the
He's
last shot.
irrelevant.
He's not good.
He is irrelevant. You're proving that.
He won
because you're
Finals
still
MVP. He's not good.
He's only relevant when you want to discuss the
Come on,
GOAT
bro.
to compare him with LBJ. That's
These,
it.
All right, hold on for a second, y'all. I want to give a shout out to some people in here. Shout out to Crane in the building. Shout out to Corey Bishop, Patricio Jose in the building, and also True Mickens is in the building as well. Let's take a look at some chats right quick because I didn't see nothing. And salute to DJ Crane with the super chat. Right on. It's supposed to be a debate. Let's go.
That's what they
Crane
want.
said too.
They want debates. That's what we're
LeBron.
here for.
Okay, I'm just trying to. Can I read the comments, please? Can you hold it in for a second for me to read it? Go ahead and just stop right quick. Go ahead. Can I commentate?
Hey, boy.
Oh, okay. I'm trying
That
to.
series of unfortunate events, boy. Woo.
I'm just trying to commentate. Let's go back. We still talking about these comments. So LeBron didn't care about fans. He's selfish. I have no idea what you're talking about.
The dunk contest.
Oh, dude? No one cares about
See how
the
you
dunk contest.
discrediting our fans?
No one cares. Now to go back to that, because I want to talk about that. The dunk contest is all about up and coming stars that are athletic and all that stuff. It's not as big as a spectacle event anymore. Like it's not that. Like I said, the best one was, and it wasn't even Michael Jordan and Dominique. It was the other guy, Gordon, and that other guy.
I mean, that's an opinion.
No, it ain't no opinion.
Yeah, that's an
that's what they've already voted that it's the best dunk contest ever.
What you just said, they voted. That's an opinion.
Abandoned Boys, what you're missing is in 2011, LeBron said out of his mouth on the mic, I put my name in the dunk contest. I'm saying it right now. I'm standing on that. I will be in the dunk contest. And
Lied
guess
to
what?
the fans.
He
What
didn't
happened in
have-
2011?
He didn't have an injury. He didn't have nothing. And he
Dude,
did
no
not
one
show up.
cares about the dunk contest.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm just
no one
telling you-
cares.
I'm just telling you.
Who
what
won a
the man
3-point
said.
contest the last 3 years?
I'm
Can you
just-
tell me that?
I'm just
Nobody
telling
cares
you.
about the dunk
Who won a
contest.
dunk contest for the last 3 years?
Because
I'm
LeBron
just
wasn't
telling
in it.
you.
No, stop. Hold on for a second, because it's so important. Who won for the last 3 years? Since it's so important.
Matt McClung won 2 years in a row, and then this year it was I forget the little goofy dude's name, so I can't even tell you the dude's name. But Matt McClung won 2 years in a row.
Like I said,
that's not even.
It's not
I
important.
just see.
Who's Matt McClung?
but
What's
you-
Matt
but you
McClung
see-
doing right
hold
now?
on, but
He's not in the NBA.
to the left, to the
He
left,
should
Jeff.
be.
To the left, Jeff. You see what I just said?
Yeah,
This
he
is-
should.
this
She
is
definitely should be in the
accountability that
NBA.
I'm
I know
talking
y'all.
about.
Y'all
The
tripping.
man said something, and I brought it up, and then he said, "Who cares?"
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's all.
No,
we're
I'm
saying.
saying about the
that's
dunk
what I'm
contest,
saying.
not about
think
what you're
that
saying.
You have to put it in context, though, right? Like, there's a difference between saying Isaiah Thomas broke his wrist and had to have a bone fused in 3 places, as opposed to someone saying, "I'm going to enter the dunk contest." Like, the impact is
In 2011 too, he actually went to
is different.
he went to the finals. Ain't
But
nobody
I
got time
hear
for
you
all
on
that. I'm
saying
trying to win
that you got to
championships.
be accountable, right? But
Yeah, I'm trying to win championships. I ain't trying to dunking on content.
So okay, so Caleb,
Foolishness, getting hurt and stuff.
and Kyrie Irving got hurt. So is that the only reason why Golden State beat them that year, in your opinion?
Well,
And that's 2015.
Yeah, it proves that that's what it was.
They sent Dellavedova out in the ambulance. He had to get rehydrated.
Dude, that's the only reason. Yeah. That's the only reason why, because you can look at the next year, they came back and beat them.
Mm-hmm.
Were they not still down 3-1?
Don't matter. They won.
Okay, I just
they won, bro. Like you're talking about stuff that doesn't matter.
Okay, right. So these be my points that I'm making. How you don't translate these points? Because when I tell you 6-0 is better than 4-6, and I say it doesn't matter, then you want to bring up all the reasons that 4-6 should matter.
I'm out.
That's all I'm saying, dog. You just did it right there.
No, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the comment. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, man. That's what it is. And so that's how we always land on these things, because I'm the type of person. Not that I'm trying to bring up old stuff, but I'm like, but this is something that you have clearly downplayed before. You said it doesn't matter. They were down 3-1, but they found a way to win. Cool. And I've always said, when you show up to the finals, despite who's on the other side, you got to find a way to win.
Mm-hmm.
And
but it's easy.
Find a way to win that goes against you.
It's easy when you're not playing nobody, though.
See,
it's easy.
You do that.
So if what you're asking
it's facts.
When they lost to Golden State the first go round, does LeBron have to take it? Yeah, just like he had to take accountability for them losing to the Mavs the first go round with the Heat.
Yeah,
like you got to hang your hat on those kind of things.
Coming back 3-1 that made him the GOAT.
Or take accountability for the worst
coming
bet
back
on final series. They were a plus 700, I think, the first time he was in the Cavs against the Magic. Y'all can look this up. And then he ended up losing that series 4-1. That's what left him. That's when he left Cleveland to go to Miami. But they were highly favored to win that. All the betting odds were on them, and the Magic dominated them.
Can we talk?
It's
about
just that type of stuff, bro.
Cleveland? And yeah, he definitely has to take responsibility for that. I'd have to look at that though.
Yeah, I gotta look it up too. But you're talking about stuff that don't
the Magic.
Look it up
stuff
with that team. And then again, I think it's like the point of what Bird was saying. Hey, they kind of fell victim to that. Meaning you looked at the Cavs and thought they were really that good. Because being honest,
everyone knows
that he brought with him to play against the Magic.
Okay, let me end this thing right here. The Michael Jordan Bulls had the record for the best regular season record ever.
Mm-hmm.
The wins.
Yep.
That team beat that record. That Golden State 16 team beat that record.
73-9.
Which means statistically, they should be the greatest team that was ever assembled.
Fair.
Statistically. So if a guy come back from 3-1 to that team, a unanimous MVP, 2-time MVP, defensive player of the year, all on the same team, 4 All-Stars. He come back from 3-1 on that team. That's something, bro.
Defensive player of the year missed a game and a half.
Whose fault was that?
That's not my point.
Dude, you got to play the game. Like,
you're right.
Yeah, so you can't just
You're
like
right.
you can say, hey, if Jordan would have went to year 23, he probably would have better numbers. He probably would have, but he didn't. We got to look at what the facts are.
Right, and the facts.
Yeah, we can't embellish and make up hypotheticals that never ever happen.
Again, so when you lose, that's the fact. And
when you're playing the greatest, okay, so you take that team that had the best record ever. Dude, listen, you take that team 2016 that has that record that beat the Bulls, then you add Kevin Durant, the second best player in the league at that time.
I don't understand.
I know you won't never will. Hopefully we'll go back and rewind this and get what I'm talking about. That team just got 10 times better when you add a elite scorer like Kevin Durant. And he came in and just won all finals MVPs and everything. So that's the guy you add to a team that's already had the best record ever. That's crazy.
So it's okay to get swept at that point.
It's okay. It's okay to lose to a team that had 5 All-Stars on it. No, I'm sorry, 4 All-Stars. The other one was 3. 4 All-Stars on it, and the second best player in the league.
So when you bring up them being swept too, can we take a look at that game 1? LeBron had him on the ropes.
He did.
We already know what happened. We know what happened. We know what happened, but it was all good. He was his teammate.
He beat the Lakers too. And guess what? So what?
Mm-hmm.
He stepped over him, all that.
Yeah.
4-1. Get him out of here.
Hey.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro. You got to find a way. Like nobody said at the beginning of the season,
it's easy to say you got to find a way when you're playing terrible competitors. Like you got to find a way.
Nobody said
you got to find a way
to make the finals this year, but they're gonna lose, and that's okay. Nobody said that.
They ain't playing. Jordan played nobody.
5 in a row that they played each other, or 4? Cleveland and Golden State. Was it 4 times in a row? 4 times in a row, right? Yeah, because he won one.
4 times in a
lost
row.
3. But I'm saying at the start of every season, nobody said, yeah, if he makes it to the finals, that's good enough. Knowing who was going to be waiting there. Nobody said that.
Loser mentality.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no exception.
That what they said was this. It doesn't matter who gets there, Golden State is going to win it.
Dude, there was a meme going around.
That was the thought process those 4 years.
Wow.
There was a meme going around where it said when LeBron won the championship and they added Kevin Durant, they showed a picture of the Avengers going against LeBron James, because that's exactly what it was. All the best players, that whole team, that whole starting lineup was pretty much in the All-Star game. They were
starting
for the whole West. What are we talking about, man? Cut it out.
Should have showed up then.
Anyway, so let's go to the last thing. The last topic. The last topic is the 90s. What 90s player that would dominate today's game? Let me hear from you first, Weaponize.
Wait, which way? What 90s player?
90s player. There's a graph right there in front of you. Let me pull it up so you can see it.
Okay.
Which 90s player would dominate? Who would you say would be the top 3 that would dominate in this era?
All right. Well,
I know who one of them.
Yeah, Mike Akeem and because I can't even say Shaq because the game is so different. Shaq's going to struggle. Shaq's going to dominate, but he's going to struggle. So I'll say damn, I guess I got to because he's just Shaq. But Shaq ain't gonna be able to guard nobody. So, but who can guard Shaq too? So yeah, I say Akeem, Shaq, and Jordan would dominate. And by dominate, what do you mean? Just points or actually lead a team to championship?
Just dominate. Just dominate. I ain't talking about leading a team to champ. Just dominate. They will offensively dominate.
Okay.
Offensive and defensive dominate.
Yeah, those 3, hands down.
Okay. How about you, Abandoned Boys?
I'm gonna go Jordan, Hakeem, and Shaq. That's all I see up here, really.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking of 3. I thought we would get 1, and I definitely chose Shaq. Shaq would dominate. There's no one that's ever played the game like Shaquille O'Neal. And I hear the point about the game is different now, but if we come down every time and throw that ball in the paint, you guarantee Shaquille O'Neal's guaranteed 2 points every time he touches the ball.
So who are the 3? Who are the 3 you would choose?
So I got Shaq, just it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would go man, I don't think Michael Jordan. I got to give Jordan. He could dominate because he dominated then. He could do it now. Who was the 3rd? Maybe I'm going with Barkley. Barkley was a tough guy too. I mean, he could score. He could play defense. He had that mean streak. Him and Shaq fought, so he wasn't scared of nothing. So yeah, I'm going with Shaq, Jordan, and Barkley.
Okay, great combo.
Yeah, Akeem. I see Akeem today, right? Like we look at Wemby as like an upgraded version of Akeem in my eyes. He really doesn't have that footwork Akeem had, but for me, the same argument exists for Akeem that it does for Shaq. I mean, you got to get the ball down there to him, and the game is so different. You know,
okay.
These guys pretend like a big man's not even on the floor today.
All right, so let me go with my my top 3. It would definitely be Shaq, Scottie Pippen, and Akeem Olajuwon. I believe those 3 would dominate today's game. Scottie Pippen is an all-around player. Jordan had very deficiencies in his game, and he wasn't good with his own defense. Karl Malone, he was a bruiser, and they would have put him on his back. I don't think he would have been as what he was. Like I said, Shaq would dominate. Pippen, best all-around player, and of course Olajuwon. I don't think anyone can stop that guy. So those are my 3. So
what would Mike average in your opinion?
I'm sorry, what?
What would Mike average?
I'm not talking about Mike. I'm done talking about Mike. So this whole thing is not about Mike. We already talked about it.
You can't
so
put their hand in it.
Yeah, so we're not talking about Mike. I'm talking about what his record is regarding zone, and it wasn't good. They play zone today. So that's my opinion. You gave yours. So there you go. So we can talk about Mike all dang on day. I ain't think about that, dude. Anyway, so we're in the building. Salute. I was gonna leave with final remarks, but we are literally 10 minutes past what we usually do. So I'm gonna go ahead and say go ahead and let everyone know, number one, that if you want to subscribe, make sure you guys come to the Greats Pro on YouTube. Come there. Go ahead and put your like. Go ahead and subscribe there. You want to be in our inner circle, get a free t-shirt, come in here, debate with us, have your comments will be read first, then you join the inner circle. But if you just want to just come in and just say, hey, I just want to be a part of everything. I just want to come in and show my support. You guys can literally click that link right there and go ahead and donate. Because the only thing it does is go directly to the channel. We're going to keep giving y'all more heat. We're going to keep on debating. We're going to keep on talking about what's going on in the playoffs. And we're going to give some scenarios. And this was by Weaponized. He gave a really, really great idea. He said, why don't we talk about hypotheticals if this championship team would have went against this championship team? That's what we're going to be doing after the playoffs and stuff is over. So we still going to have some entertaining topics to talk about. But listen, salute to the left, Jeff. We got Weaponized West in the building. We also got a band of boys in the building. Y'all, we are out of here. I'm going to leave y'all what I always leave y'all with. That's win today. No matter what obstacle come your way, set goals and achieve it. And for the haters that want to hate on you, make sure you give them something to hate on. And always keep God first. And we are out. See you.
Peace.